So we are looking at babies.
What?
We are looking at babies.
Yeah.
Technically, we're in the nursery.
Yeah, nursery
We are in the nursery.
of Teja chili.
So looking at cultivating chili here, the hot chili. And this is about how many weeks?
This is 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
About 2 weeks here. Fresh sprouting. So what happens after they get rooted?
We take it from the transplant from the nursery to the farm.
And the farm is
Right here.
still up there, so
Yeah.
they're going to take them a nice little trip.
Uh-huh.
And then here,
All chili.
all chili.
Yeah.
So was this planted at a different time?
No,
Same time.
Same time?
like a day after. 1 day after. So that's why they remove that first, this, then they'll come for this.
Right, so this is the top. So this was the fertilizer.
Yeah, the
It's
fertilizer is down. This is the
Mulching. They just
The
cover
mulching.
the fertilizer.
Yeah.
Okay. The mulch was there to cover the fertilizer. Which fertilizer did you use?
It's a chicken.
No.
Yes.
It was a chicken dung.
Yeah, natural fertilizers.
Keeping it there. So we came down here, and that's the maze over there. We still got a lot to check out. Up here,
This is okra.
we got the okra over here, baby. Let that okra sprout. Now, come on. So I heard like okra is like what, 3 months to 4 months?
Yeah, but this one is a week. A week old. You see. They
Yeah,
already
the seedlings are
sprouting up.
starting to come.
She's asking how long will it take to harvest?
3.5 months, 4 months.
3.5 to 4 months. And this tree here is just
That's avocado.
avocado tree.
Yeah.
Yep.
In case it wants to give us food.
So this is the concept, and that's what we said earlier, of mixed farming.
Yeah.
Now, what's mixed farming again?
Go ahead. You ask.
Okay.
them.
Okay, well, you got it. There we go. Go speak on it. Speak on it.
Yeah, it's just a cultivation of. We are working here on crops and animals, and not just one type of animal. Many type of animals. We have livestock like chicken. We have goats. We have pigs, and we also have dogs around. Then we have crops. We have the chili. We have Indian okra and other Indian vegetables.
Okay.
Only for the Indian community.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and go inside, and we're going to check out some more
Yeah, for
stuff.
chicken.
Okay? Now, quick question. I see that you have your water supply here. Did you guys have to bring that in, or was that already here?
No, we brought it in.
We brought it in, so we brought in, because this is the kind of stuff I get interested in.
We brought it in.
5,000 liters.
Yeah, 5,000 liters.
And you're right now, your focus on the water is for what parts? The farming and the animals.
No, this is just for the poultry section.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the poultry house.
So
So
look.
this water serves only the poultry.
Now, question. What did it take to get the water here?
We use the country's water system. Pipe. Then we piped it right to the tank.
Let me say piped it. I want you to see what I mean by piping.
Yeah.
Here, so you create your own piping system.
Yes, right up to.
Here.
It came right down from the source. Yeah,
The source that was down in town.
Yeah,
Okay. And so this is 5,000
Yeah.
just for some chickens, y'all.
just for chicken.
Just for chickens. The things that you have to learn when you decide to go into farming. You be like, for some chickens? For some chickens?
This is our reception.
This is the reception.
Yeah.
This is where I get meted. Like, yes.
Reception where?
Reception.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so we're going to wash our boots.
Disinfect.
Disinfect? What? Yes.
You cannot get into that place without.
You must.
Passing
Why is
through.
that important?
So that you leave all the germs outside.
Okay.
The
Because
chicken
it is
delicate.
the chickens, and you guys have to understand, chickens are actually very, very delicate. It's
So
very.
we're still in the brooder stage. The
Oh, you're in breeding
brooding. Yeah,
stages.
this is the brooding. You can.
I'm gonna come in this way.
Yeah, of course. It's 1,000.
1,000 baby chicks,
1,000 in perfect health.
and that's what we have to keep. Now, did you have to vaccinate them?
Yeah, we just vaccinated
You
today.
just vaccinated today. So how did you keep track of them when you vaccinated? I would have been like, stay
Yeah,
here.
no, you do 7 days and you put in water.
Okay. Oh, so you did it in the feed. Oh, yeah, that's how he knows he's the boss. That's how you know he's the boss. The one who could go, watch this, you do me. Watch what happens if I go. See how they don't move? They don't move? They don't move. Hold on, let them do it again.
Yeah.
See, that's boss. That's how you know who's in charge of the farm. So the chicks are about how old now?
They're 1 week old, 7 days.
Oh my goodness. So you guys did the whole hatching and everything too?
No, we bought the day-old chicks.
You bailed them at one day?
Yeah,
okay.
for 1 day. Then now they're 7 days.
Awesome. Now, I noticed there's difference here. So this is the feed.
This is feed.
That's
that is
water. What is this doing?
This is for heat.
Oh, and
we are doing brooding. So this is to provide heat for the chicken.
about to say, so not the heat like hot wings and Tabasco heat. This is heat so it can stay warm.
Yeah.
Because one of the things you don't realize all the time is most animals, especially in their baby age, are temperature sensitive.
Yes,
and you must make sure that you're carrying the correct temperature at all times.
Yes. And they give constant feed.
Constant feeding.
You don't leave them hungry.
Constant feeding.
Constant feed, constant water.
So
Constant light.
we're still building, but of course they're going to get bigger.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what's the goal when they get bigger? Are you expanding out there?
If you came here first, they were at this,
Okay.
just this square. So now they have extended as they go. We extend.
Okay.
And one day, in about 2 weeks, they will be everywhere.
Yep. And this is charcoal. Now, did you guys make your own charcoal or did you buy it?
No, we bought charcoal.
Okay, we bought the charcoal.
Yeah.
But that's to help keep the warmth here. But this whole area is going to be set up.
Yeah, all the sides.
So, when you guys bought the land, there was nothing here.
Nothing.
Nothing.
This was,
And you guys said, so first of all, let me shout out and be proud because you have done a lot already.
Yeah, thank you.
About how long just to even get these structured up? Like, what was the time frame?
4 months. 4 months.
Put it 4 months.
Yeah.
For 4 months?
Construction, everything plus construction. Putting in.
And you guys did your own construction.
Yes.
Right, when I say this, let me go ahead. You did it, like them your handprints right there, or you just oversaw it?
No, technicians came in for
The
for
technicians.
work. Yes.
And what I'm gonna say here is, quick question: is this concrete or mud brick?
This is concrete.
It's concrete.
Stones.
Stones.
Hard stones.
Okay, and then I don't want to say piping because it's branches, but the branches are all the way rooted down.
Yeah, right inside.
Yep. And you have a very strong structure.
Yeah, very strong.
This take another 3 years.
And then you said another 3 years?
Yeah, it can take us for 3
Yeah.
years to 4 years, yeah.
And then I think one of the things we talked about here off camera is, what did you say is the most important thing in farming? Oh, you forgot already? Because I put the camera on him and he got scared. Starting.
Yeah, we were like, I was visiting a farm and we were talking about farming and I said the most important is to start.
Yeah.
If you don't start, you will never get where you want to go.
And so I'm going to say this piece as a beginning farmer.
Yeah.
Bougie girl. Bougie chick farming.
Yeah.
That's what she calls it. Bougie chick farming. The hardest part or coming into something, or if you're just a person, you're always looking for the perfection.
Yes.
The 100%. And what you're saying right now here, even with the structure, is what can get us in a safe space to get started.
Yes.
Because you can get stuck and never progress. If you were constantly looking, I need to have the right construction person, I need to have the right materials, I need to have this, versus what can get us in a substantial place for us to do the work that needs to be done.
Yeah. I'll get some money.
And get some money. Okay, I'm sorry. That's the big goal. Don't lie. Get
In the end, you need
let me
to
say
get
money.
this is they dance. You know, like they like, yes, but we got chickens. What's the biggest thing you've learned?
Like,
Now let's go outside real quick. I want to ask you a question.
all right.
Do we unsanitize when we go outside and we just walk out? Okay, we can just walk. Okay.
problem is getting in there.
Okay. So my question real quick to you, did you start in agriculture? Is this something like when you were a young child farming and learning all that stuff? No. What is your background?
It's just educational background, going to school, all. But some time, I realized that thing is not meant for everybody.
So now go back to the question: is what have you learned now on this journey?
Well, just perseverance.
Really?
Perseverance, and you don't have to get frustrated along the line and stop working. Yeah, that's just it. Because that's just like the highest thing I've learned. Yeah, just perseverance.
Okay. Have you learned anything?
Yes, I think most of the work and planning was done by him. He did the planning, and all I did was to push him to his goal. Kept pushing him. Let's keep going, and we'll get there. Because I knew at a given point in time he was frustrated. We're all looking frustrated. I come in after pumping in
Why
money.
were you frustrated?
Well, you come for a start in a farm. You put in $40,000, you see nothing. It was like sometimes I come here and I'm sweating. I really sweat and I don't know what to do. And I call him again. I feel like let's leave it or we go ahead and I'll go back, rest and call him and say,
Just keep moving.
keep moving. Then we can cut out some plans we had because we're trying to build the accommodation,
Yes.
storage, and the other facilities down there. That will require a lot of money.
Yep.
So I told him, cut it loose. Let's begin. Whenever we make the money, we can go ahead and get. Yeah, we can do it.
So, and I was gonna say too. One of the things you said is like you kind of wake up because it's not moving fast.
Yeah.
You can't rush the process.
Yeah.
And so, even with that, how much research? Because I do think a lot of people come out and they're just like, I'm gonna make a farm. Did you have to? Look, you said, that's rewinding for. Oh, you think so? When you go, you've learned the So, how much research? How much extra learning?
A lot. More than a lot research. More than enough.
Jessica will tell you this has taken us about 7 months of planning.
Preparation.
Since July, when we made the final decision, we're coming to do a mix. We're doing mixed farming. Since July.
July.
Of
Just so
last
you
year.
know, we're in March.
Yes.
We're in March. So July, August, September, October, all of this.
November, December,
January,
January,
February.
March.
Okay.
Yes. It was like every day we keep watching videos. Every day we keep talking to people who are already on the ground. And then when he came, he had to partner with somebody who is already on the ground to pull his hands through. Yeah, so that is a lot of work. Yeah, I can't tell you, I was watching 3 videos every day
telling
for
you.
6 months,
I think that
including your videos. That's how I knew about Sean, because I was watching your videos. I was like hyped up all the time, and well, it's paying out. I mean, we're already settling down.
Yeah.
well, I think there's a thing you said. You have to be humble enough to become a beginner
Yes.
to learn.
Yes.
You have to have the patience
Yeah.
to mess up, to figure out,
Yeah.
to try.
Yeah.
You have to hold on to hope that you know there's an end goal.
Yeah.
And then you have to be able to call in people
Sure.
and
Experts.
and take that. Just
Those who have
anybody,
already
just
been on the
anybody,
ground, yeah.
just period.
Yeah.
Experience.
Well, I can tell you my funny story is that I have to be able, because where our village is, they just sit there and look at me and they be like, you know, and they be like, and what they translated to one of them, they be like, we're rooting for her.
Yeah.
We want her to win, but she needs a lot of help. And I'll be
Yeah.
like, okay. So all of that's important. Now we're gonna actually go check out more parts of the farm.
Yeah.
So if there's more questions, I want to be able to ask them.
Okay.
But I would say just already here, that's the big thing, is doing it.
Yep.
I think we get too stuck on everything else, just doing it.
Start.
Just start.
Start.
Start is the secret to success.
Start, and also right now, endurance, because we got a lot to climb. So
Yeah.
we're going to do that now. All right. Okay. So now we're a little bit closer. We have more vegetables planted here. And if you see, things are kind of like at these different levels. Is this on purpose?
Not really. They do the land here in terraces. So they are coming down in steps so that there shouldn't be erosion when it rains. So the rain should
Easily
the flow,
just
flow down
down.
and slow down before it gets down to the road.
And if you see that, that's where the road is. So that's erosion and Terrances. Those are our vocabulary words. That's what we're learning today. So we have a structure up here.
Yes.
That's for goats.
That's for goats.
Yes.
We gonna see us some goats today? No.
Use fenugreek.
Fenugreek. Vegetable for the market.
For the market.
Yeah.
And I think that's also a very interesting concept too when we talk about farming, at least for my kiddos. It's not always about what you like. It's about where the market needs are.
The market
and so,
needs are.
did you guys actually go to the market and check things out? And
Absolutely. He already has a contract with the...
Everything on this farm already has a buyer.
What?
They are just waiting for it to be mature. And
That's the business part of it, to make sure that you have a buyer and you are the supplier.
Yes.
That's it. All right, let's keep going. So when are we expecting the goats?
Friday.
Goats are coming in this Saturday.
By Wednesday. Now, what are you breeding and growing the goats for?
Just normal meat.
For the meats. Okay. So in case my babies didn't know, shout out to Langston University. You could use goats in so many different ways. You have milk, you have cheese, and if I had actually paid attention in NYSP, I could tell you like the other 50 things you could do with goats. But but one of the main things, especially out here, is brochettes. Those goat brochettes. Oh my goodness, yes.
You like them?
I love goat brochettes.
All right. We might stop by and get some.
Yay.
This for goats.
This is for the goats.
We'll be taking 100 goats.
100?
100 goats.
Starting at babies?
Yeah, free grazing.
Free grazing. So that's all their area up there.
Yeah, the next land is allocated for grazing.
Okay.
Including this one.
Mm-hmm.
And this is accommodation for the worker.
Yep. All right. And so this is the goats.
Yeah.
So this is basically like their nighttime.
Yes.
Night and day. Okay, yeah. This is where they get their sleep, rest, and everything else. But then up here, and then they're free range.
Free range.
And growing and everything. So question is, when you do it year round, after they graze this area, is there another area set up for them so this can regrow? How does that work?
We'll bring in more grass from outside
Okay.
to feed them.
Okay.
We don't want them going out. There'll be so many, they can't go out.
No, I can't wait. We're going to have to come and see the 100. We're going to have to come and see the 100. All right, we're going to pause.
So when I saw their mother, I just bought the children. Because that is the same way they would look like. And when you take them to the market...
Okay, this sounds so bad, but you guys sound like NBA or NFL scouts.
Not really.
We are looking for the breast. Let me see your mother. Let me see how hard you jump and oink. But we're headed over to the pig area. And they said this was the this is the top dog.
Yeah, those ones.
This is the HPIC, head pigs in charge, head livestock in charge. Mud bricks. Now what are you using for those? Or just having extra?
It for that accommodation.
Okay.
We just made an extra.
Always have extra, trust me.
Even the stones and sand, everything. Yeah, for transport the
Another tank.
for pigs.
Just for pigs.
Yeah.
Just for the oink oink. So we're coming up on the pigs.
Yep. So here we have.
So you have accommodation. How many pigs did we get?
Yeah, 13.
13. And they are already hollering and squealing. There we go.
13 piglets.
Now, what's important when you're not breeding or like raising pigs? What's the important information to remember?
For pigs, it's just the feed and commercial feed. Once you give them good commercial feed, they do well.
Oh, Lord.
One is wounded.
Oh, they're trying to heal the wounded one.
Wait.
Oh yeah, he's just trying to wash him. He is like, no.
They are trying to put the
Water on him?
for the wound. So
Okay, we'll come
in
over here.
about 6 months, it will just be 1 pig per
We'll put the
space.
big, okay.
Because 2 pigs won't be able to stay
No,
here.
they get really big. I've
Yeah.
seen a big. Okay. And I'm gonna come over here. How did the pig get wounded?
That one was, this one is very stubborn.
Oh, okay.
It was
All right.
fighting yesterday.
Okay. That's the thing I'll say that you learn too.
Breeding.
You say
That's
what?
In 3 months.
In 3 months, they start breeding.
They are 2 months and a half now.
Now, quick question. I don't know the answer to this one. Is their manure good for anything too, or
Yeah.
what can you do with
It's
the
good for
manure?
plants.
For the planting.
Yeah.
So one of the things that happens is you can take just even their manure and stuff and reuse it on the farm.
Yeah. That's it.
And then I was going to say the other thing is once you get into livestock, like they all have like personalities. You'd be like, okay, this is a fighter. This one's such and such.
Yeah.
Everything has their own personality. You'd be like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yep. So are you guys going to build another structure?
Yeah, probably in 2-3 months.
2-3 months so
we
they
need
can-
about 2-3 other of these structures
Yeah.
because there are 8 females here.
Oh, you're breeding them.
Ah.
Oh, you're breeding them. Oh, them 8 females got work to do. They got some work that
Yeah.
needs to be done.
Because this species can give you about 15 at one.
Oh, that's a lot of. See all that extra area up there? All that extra
that's
area is
for
gonna be. That's gonna be for cows.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have a lot of pigs if they give out 15. Wait a minute. First of all, 15 babies a birth. Baby, stop. Baby, stop. Okay.